but it is so windy. Gosh, guys, my God. Oh, this might completely rip it. Oh my God. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Rolling with Bear Man. We're back with yet again another adventure. I'm still currently in HB, just chilling at Central Park right here. But I'm headed down to San Diego. We're hitting another state park today. My first time ever going to Anza, Borrego State Park. We're gonna check it out, see how it is. Now the reason I'm at Central Park right now is because I had to go check out a little parking pass for the state parks, which I never knew about. My sister actually put me onto this trick. But I guess the library here checks out state parks passes that you can use in any state park, or pretty much any state park. It's not valid for the overnight camping, so we're still hitting our dispersed BLM land. So that's the reason I'm here at the library right now. Just picked that up. I got it for 3 weeks before I got to return it, so plenty of adventures ahead. I also already hit the grocery store. Got some food for the trip. It's about 11:30 right now, so we still got a lot of daylight ahead. Campsite is only about 3 hours away. Let's get on the road, let's get there. Oh, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm Bearman, and me and the Longship, we go car camping and exploring in some beautiful, super cool spots. As you're gonna see today, I am very happy to have you along on today's adventure. If you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button and joining along for all my adventures. Telling you won't regret it. All right, y'all, as always, let's roll. We know those, y'all. We've been here before. Cheers. Alright, y'all, I just pulled off the freeway to grab some food. We're in this interesting little area. I honestly don't really know how to describe it, but I did see on the map that there was an Indian reservation coming up. River Village Cinema, little movie theater. There's a pizza shop. I don't know, I'll get back to you guys on that when I finish my drive through at Jack in the Box. Can I get Buffalo, please? Oh, give me a big drink. Ain't it a blessing? We made it out the land side, all that happy. Cheers, y'all. Alright, I couldn't really find anything on the map. Doesn't mark anything, but it's not the reservation. That's a little bit further up the road. Well, I guess it's just a random little mini village. Pretty cool though. But let's get back on the road. Get to Anza Borrego. I think I'm saying that right. Anza Borrego. We got about an hour left. Let's roll, y'all. I pulled over to the side of the road here because we were about to enter the Indian reservation. It's just tucked away, kind of nestled into this canyon right here, which is very cool. Very private, kind of secluded from the outside world, which I'm sure they love. And yo, I'm fascinated with Native American culture, history, all that. So I'm looking forward to driving through this reservation, seeing what it looks like. Oh, and I don't think I mentioned, this is the Pala Reservation. Alright, y'all, look what I done came across. Beautiful, beautiful lake. I think we're technically still in the La Jolla Indian Reservation, so I'm pretty sure this is all res land. And sheesh, it's beautiful. It looks like we're in a different state, guys. This does not look like California. I always tell you guys, this is what I love about living in California. Like, this is giving me like straight Wyoming, Yellowstone vibes right now. I'm tempted to just camp here for the night and just enjoy this lake. But I got a big day planned tomorrow, starting with a very popular hike. And I want to get there as early as possible so I can get as little of the crowd as I can. And the campsite that I'm planning to go to is pretty close to the trailhead, so I think I want to make it all the way there today just to save me as much time driving as I can in the morning. But I had to stop and show you guys. I think I saw this is called Lake Henshaw, but don't quote me on that. Let's get back to it. Alright, you guys, we have made it to our first campsite of the trip. Or not to the campsite yet, but we made it to the pull-off that takes us to the campsite. See the main highway right here. And we are already in Anza Borrego State Park. I don't know if you guys will be able to see the sign that says welcome on the time lapse. Might be moving too fast, but we've been in here for probably about, I want to say maybe 15 or so miles. So we're pretty deep into the park, and it's not nearly as crowded as I thought it would be. There were still cars driving by and whatnot, but not nearly as many as I would have thought, which is great for us. It is only Friday, so tomorrow, Saturday, might be a little more crowded, but for today, we got the place mostly to ourselves. I mean, we'll see once we get farther down to where we're actually camping if there's anyone else. But I think it's just gonna be us tonight, but we shall see. Let's get to the campsite, y'all. As y'all can see, the slot trailhead parking lot is up this dirt road as well, which is what we're hiking tomorrow. And as I was telling you guys, I want to be as close as I can in the morning to get there as early as I can. I read online that it can get super crowded on the weekends, and when it gets too crowded, they do like some kind of crowd control where they stop letting people in or something, so. Alright guys, I'm at one of the 3 spots on iOverlander in this immediate area. It is super windy, like I'm talking extreme wind. The Thule's even like blowing around, which doesn't usually happen. So I'm gonna check another spot and see if it's a little less windy. I would get down into that canyon, but I can't because there's soft sand and my car won't make it. Look at the tread on this tire. There's literally none. So definitely not going to make it anything remotely soft. There's another campsite somewhere up on this hill I'm going to go try to find, and hopefully it'll drop down behind one of these like mini hills. But it is so windy. I don't want to settle here just yet. And y'all, what the actual F? Why do I always get so unlucky? Whether it's rain, wind, snow, there's always something, y'all. Alright, let's try to find a sheltered spot. Alright y'all, I went all the way to the top of this hill, the goat trail as they call it here, and there were no little tuckaways, which I was hoping for. It's windy all the way throughout, so I'm gonna walk down into this little canyon and see how soft the sand is. But let's go check it out. And I do not want to lock my keys in my car again. And I looked at the weather map, and it's saying that it's going to be super windy all throughout the night. But tomorrow, we have ourselves a perfect, beautiful day. No wind, at least I hope so. The map says, or not the map, the weather app says no wind. And it says it's going to be sunny all day. Highs getting up to 86, guys. It's starting to warm up. We're coming up on summer already, can't believe it. But hey, we're going to have a lot of super fun trips planned for the summer, where it starts to get kind of soft, guys. Yeah, you can see it's pretty soft there. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna make it down here. Let's keep checking though. It'd be sweet to try to get to one of these spots, guys, but I don't know. I don't think we're making it down this. This is pretty soft. And I gotta remember that I gotta get out of here too tomorrow morning. Super deep and soft. I don't know. I really wish the Longship was 4-wheel drive, y'all. I love that car to death, but that is the one thing that I really wish I had. I read on iOverlander some of the little reports that you can write. People were saying that no problem getting there in their 2-wheel drive, but they also said there's no service down in the canyon, which I want service to be able to get this video up for this weekend. As you guys know, I also like having service when I'm camping alone, just in case anything happens. I need to contact somebody. But let's be real, the real reason I want to be able to use my phone and whatnot. I'm lonely out here, so when I'm not talking to you guys, what else I'm gonna do? It's nice to be able to have some kind of videos playing or a podcast to listen to. Just makes you feel a little bit less alone, especially out here where I'm literally in the middle of freaking nowhere. All right, y'all, I think I've made up my mind. As much as I want to get down into that canyon, I think it's just not worth the risk. Y'all remember in Joshua Tree at the very end when I went up to catch sunrise before heading back to HB? And I thought to myself, maybe I shouldn't go up this road. Might get stuck, might not. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to do it anyways. And sure enough, I ended up getting stuck. So today, I'm going to learn from my mistakes. And I'm not going to go down into this canyon. So we're going to move on from here. But I picked out a little campsite on iOverlander. Oh, look. Ragnar. Skull, wait, where'd you go? But yeah, it's just a few miles down that way. Alright, I'll catch you guys when I'm at that camp. Guys, this place is much, I wouldn't say better, but much more safe, that's for sure. And they already got fire rings and picnic tables too, guys. This is pretty great. And this is the OHV area for Anza Borrego. So this is where there's going to be a lot of off-roaders. So it might be kind of cool to watch some of that, especially at night when they got their lights on. But I don't think it'll be too crowded tonight. We'll see though. Alright, you guys. Found an even better spot down in this little valley. We were up there, came down into here. Found this perfect little spot. Okay. Keys are getting attached to my belt buckle so I don't get locked out. Not too shabby at all, guys. This is sweet. Not completely sheltered from the wind, but definitely a lot better than the last spot. And it looks like this is like one of the main highways, actually. I mean, not main highways, but main off-road paths. If it does get too busy, then maybe I'll move back to that other spot. But also, it also could be pretty cool to see some of the off-roading. For now, I'm gonna deal with this mess, get everything looking pretty so we can chill in the Longship if we want to, because this wind is absolutely killing us right now. But I don't know. With the car blocking me, might not be too bad. We'll see. Alright, y'all, I got my SUV tent from Hay Trip all set up. Doing a great job keeping these bees out. So there are a lot of bees out here. I read that online, so I knew that was gonna be a thing, but I didn't think there'd be this many, especially with how windy it is. But they're still out here. They're looking for water. But I ain't got it for them. You can hear how windy it is, y'all. It gets quiet at times, and then big old gusts come through. Nothing much I hate more than the freaking wind on these camping trips, guys. But I'm just chilling now, guys. It would be nice to sit out in the sun, kind of look around in nature, but it's just so windy that it's not pleasant, and there are a lot of bees, and I'm not trying to get stung. They probably wouldn't sting me anyway. It is 5:30 now, and I think I'm gonna get my steak all seasoned up. As I always tell you guys, so important to season your steak at least an hour before. Not gonna give you the whole lecture again because I do it every time. Gosh, guys, my God. You hear that? Bruh. Alright, you gonna let me talk, motherfucking wind? Alright, can I speak, please? God, can I talk? Oh my gosh. Alright. Let's get going on this. And I got me a New York strip on sale, only $8.99 a pound. It's like the price of tri-tip. It is bone in, but not a big deal. Typically $15.99 a pound. Granted, it's not the best looking steak, not much marbling on here, but oh wells. Beggars can't be choosers, I always say that, and I really don't know what the f it means. And to season, I'm using our Cuso's dirt seasoning. Get the fat cap all seasoned. Uh-oh. A little tiny bug got in here, guys. Hope that doesn't mean there's a breach in the shield. Last thing I want is a bee frickin' stinging me while I'm in my long shit. No enemies aboard this ship. We'll do our fighting outside. Okay, I'm just gonna shut up. Looking good. Steak all seasoned up. Now we'll let that sit for a couple hours. Alright, y'all, I was gonna get a little bit of work done, but to be honest, I do not feel like doing jack productive right now, so I think I'm gonna just kick back, watch a little something on Netflix. But yeah, unless anything interesting happens, I'll catch you guys when we make dinner. Alright, y'all, sun's starting to go down, so I'm gonna take a look. I also gotta take a leak. Oh, it's so windy out. This frickin' sucks. Alright, I'm gonna piss and get back in here. Alright, y'all, let's get this steak cooked up. Look at the sunset. No time lapse for you guys today, because GoPro's just gonna get blown over. Try to set it up. That's so freaking ridiculous. I'm so pissed about that, guys. It's so like loud and overwhelming and like, scary. But it's alright. Tomorrow's gonna be better. Knock on wood. Yeesh. Look at that, y'all. Goddamn. Apologies in advance if this is extremely loud due to the tent blowing everywhere. Alright, let's just throw this steak on. When in doubt, throw the steak on. And there's a 15-mile-per-hour speed limit in this little valley, but clearly no one obeys it. Not that I care. Just funny. Render that fat cat first. Oh, yeah, so you know how I love Kill Tony. I got exciting news. Me, my sister, and her fiance got some tickets to the Kill Tony live show at the Kia Forum in LA. And Tony just announced that he's going to be doing stand-up at the Comedy Store, which is where it all started. But yeah, so he announced he's doing a show at the Comedy Store, and I saw it, and last time he was in town, I didn't get tickets, and I hella regretted it, so I was like, you know what, I'm getting tickets this time, screw it. And I sent it to my group chat with my buddies, but nobody was down, so I said, screw it, I'm going on my own, I'm gonna just take you guys with me. Obviously, I won't be able to show you the actual stand-up show, but we'll make a whole day out of it in LA, should be fun. Oh, beautiful crust, y'all. Whew, getting a little smoky back here, y'all. Another flip here. Still at 98 degrees internal, so we still got a few more minutes. And I forgot butter, which is why I'm not basting. Alright, we'll let that sit up there. Oh, this one's big, y'all. This one's big. This is the biggest one yet. Alright, y'all, the mic died, but we good. Steak is ready, and no, it's not burnt. It's just that charcoal seasoning. Let me turn the flash on. There we go. Alright, let's cut into her, see how we did. Let's get it off the bone first. Let's get to chopping. This knife is so sharp, y'all. I love it. That's fire. Alright, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this. Keep watching some Yellowstone. But after that, I think I'm gonna move the car. Alright, y'all. I'm just kicking back, watching some more Yellowstone, just chilling. Probably gonna set up for bed and go to sleep soon. It's already 9:50. I ended up repositioning the car so the wind is blowing to the back of the car, just so it's a little more aerodynamic, and I can feel it's making a big difference. It was getting so windy, I seriously thought like it was gonna tip the car over. I know that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was super windy and it was scary. But this is a lot better. But we got a big day ahead of us tomorrow. Like I said, I want to get to Slot Canyon early as I can before the crowds get there. But for that reason, I'm gonna get to bed pretty soon. But I will catch you guys in the morning. Good night, y'all. Good morning, y'all. It is just before 8 a.m. I slept absolutely terribly. These freaking off-road motherfreakers were ripping through here all night. It's hella loud. And this mattress is like tweaking. See how I don't even know how to describe this, but so yeah, super bad night's sleep. And I'm super tired still. But I don't want to sleep any longer because I'm going to miss my chance to hike Slot Canyon without crowds. I don't know about y'all, but I just always have terrible, terrible sleep. I don't even remember the last time I had a good night's sleep. Like every single night I be waking up, tossing and turning constantly throughout the night. And I'm not talking about just here in the car. I'm talking about every single night, whether I'm home in bed or in the long ship on this little mattress. I just cannot sleep for the life of me, y'all. It drives me freaking insane sometimes. Oh. Not a good start to the day, I'll tell you that much. Sucks being tired, especially when got a day like today ahead of you. Yo, and I've been seeing so many people with Mexican flags and Mexican lights blasting their Mexican music. I wonder if they come up from Mexico because they're not too far from the border right now. Fools are coming up through Eagle Pass or something. God. But anyways, I'm gonna get my stuff gathered together, then let's get out of here. Get to Slot Canyon. But anyways, y'all, that's gonna do it for today's video. Gonna pick up right where we left off, so don't worry, y'all ain't gonna miss nothing. Stay tuned for part 2 of the Anza Borrego adventure. We got a huge day ahead of us today, y'all. Lots of fun stuff, beautiful hikes and whatnot planned. Think you guys are really gonna enjoy it. I know I am. So stay tuned, keep an eye out for that. And in the meantime, if you haven't already, go check out my Arizona road trip videos. Seriously put a lot of work into those. Would love for y'all to check them out if you haven't already. Oh yeah, do the like, bell, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. As always, appreciate the hell out of y'all for watching. Catch you on the next one. Peace, y'all.